And good evening to you. My name is Maggie Mutesi. It's Real Talk, and as usual, we're coming to you from Lemigo Hotel. Now, joining me on this particular episode is Peter Baofu. Hope I got the pronunciation so right. He's an author. Peter, 108 books is so unusual.
It's very unusual.
And there are books literally speaking about the same thing. Could you just tell me what inspires you? Why do you come up to write such?
The thing which inspires me to write 108 books is because I want to know several things. Number one is to understand the unified theory of everything, because I do believe that some fundamental principles which govern everything, no matter what it is. Whether you talk about economics, political science, sociology, culture, biology, and whatnot, number one. Number two, I have certain visions about the future. It can be about society, it can be about culture.
Different visions about the future.
Yes. No matter what the subject is. And some of those visions are very fundamental, and therefore you require...
What are these visions based on?
Based on a lot of research, based on my thinking about the topic for many years, based on my expertise, based on my life experiences, for example. So all this combined together and helps me to understand reality in a very unusual way. That's why it requires so many books, because each book is going to be on a different topic. But all of them combined together is going to let you see the entire picture of the whole thing.
So let's talk about why you are in Rwanda. What are you doing here?
Well, it's part of my very unusual project. I have been in more than 74 countries right now.
When you say unusual project, which is?
It is on two senses. One is because I'm trying to combine a unified theory of everything into all kinds of knowledge, number one. And number two, I have a different visions about the future on different things. And number three, if I want to add one more, is that my life experiences and my travel to so many countries allow me to see things in a very unusual way that someone who is in one country may not be able to see. Coming to Africa, by the way, is by itself is a very unusual experience for me to see a lot of things about Africa that I have not seen before.
What's so unusual about Africa?
Oh, there are a lot of different things. Let me give you one example. A lot of people used to have the perception that Africa is poor. Well, in a way it is, but in another way it's very rich. It's rich, let's say, in the mindset, in the culture, and the spirituality, which I think very interesting. So just one example.
So all these theories are so unusual. I'll still stick to unusual, but thank you so much for having time to sit down with us.
Thank you very much.
And that's all we had for you on Real Talk. Keep watching RTV. My name is Maggie Mutesi. Good night.